In My Hero Academia's manga and anime, Deku has trouble controlling the awesome power of One for All, so his suit undergoes various upgrades. One of these upgrades includes changing the materials that his suit is made out of, which serve to keep it from tearing so often. It generally made the outfit and cowl look cooler, but that isn't all the first redesign did. Deku's original outfit featured some knee pads, and that was basically the only protection he had besides some basic gloves. The reason his suit needed to be changed so badly was because his mom was the one that made his suit, and his suit had no sort of function when paired with One for All like the other students' suits. Jiro has speakers on her suit's legs, Bakugo has a large grenade-like add-on that can gather his sweat for larger explosives. Deku's suit just... well, it looked dumb, and other than the sentimental value it offered him, it did nothing. Deku's new outfit includes tons of protections for his legs, and it has iron shoes and bracers to complement his shoot style. It also features enhanced gauntlets that reach all the way up his arm. These are meant to better distribute the shock from his punches throughout his full arm, allowing Deku to use a higher percentage of his power more comfortably. Recently in the manga, Deku got another upgrade to his gauntlets by Hatsume in the support division. These new gauntlets are designed to let him use Delaware Smash rather easily, and they're good enough that he can shoot 5 finger flicks of air at a higher level of control. These gauntlets also wrap around his hand to form a sort of cannon for bigger air bursts. Obviously, Deku has tons of help from the support division, but where's the love for the other characters? Kirishima and Kaminari have gotten suit upgrades, but there's one character that I feel would benefit from a costume redesign. Obviously, you clicked on the video because you already know who that is, so let me not do the whole song and dance routine to get you to guess. Obviously, we're talking about Katsuki Bakugo. Bakugo's outfit has been... well, it hasn't changed since the beginning of the series pretty much, and this has exposed some of Bakugo's bigger weaknesses, and some of the benefits from his regular suit. Let's talk about these first. Bakugo's main weakness is that he can only output a certain amount of explosive force before the bones in his arms start to crack and eventually break. This happens over and over again in the series, and even though Bakugo has his grenade bracers that help him get around this, these are broken time to time, and oftentimes he doesn't even have them on. So we need to come up with something for Bakugo that makes it so that basically anywhere he goes, he can be prepared with a massive destructive output that doesn't put his own body in danger. I was actually thinking of tons of ways that this could be done, but eventually I found something online that was done by an amazing artist that I'll link in the description. It seems like this person had the same idea because their design for Bakugo takes care of all the problems that I listed in my notes when I thought about what Bakugo would need, and he even built upon it and gave him cooler stuff. So first off, for this redesign, Bakugo has metal that covers his arms. These high-tech metal gauntlets cover his entire arms all the way up to his bicep. The arms are bigger than his usual arms, but he can control them completely. Obviously, for them to be made of metal, they'd need to be made out of a super powerful metal in order to keep them from crumbling under the force of Bakugo's explosions. Seeing as his skin and muscles tend to be fine from these explosions though, I don't think it would take whatever my hero's version of vibranium or adamantium is to make, even though, obviously, either of those substances would make their construction 1,000 times sturdier. The arms have exhausts on them that can generate and remove excess heat from the area around Bakugo's arms. These could actually make it so that Bakugo's arms and hands sweat even more, allowing him to have a constant source of heat which would allow him to sweat profusely on command. This means the output of Bakugo's explosions should go way up, and now with these sturdy arms, his arms should be capable of taking ridiculous punishment. To help his body control his new explosive output, Bakugo also has a spine bracer that makes it so that his explosions distribute evenly throughout his body. You may be seeing a pattern here, but the huge selling point of these arms and this redesign is that it makes it so that Bakugo can 1. Use high power explosions, 2. Use them with minimal recoil and maximum precision, and 3. Shoot more targeted explosions at further distances. Effectively with these arms, Bakugo becomes My Hero Academia's Genos. There's nothing that says he can't use destructive powers to make beams of some kind with this design also, and he can even possibly enhance his flying to the point where he could probably just fly whenever he wanted. One of my favorite parts about this redesign are the vials. So Bakugo's grenade gauntlets do store up a bit of his sweat, and he can use that sweat to create large flash and stun grenades, but it seems like he can store up only one of those explosions per gauntlet. With this redesign, Bakugo has large vials of sweat that he can load into his arm like gun ammo. These vials might actually hold more of his sweat than the gauntlets do in each vial, so could you imagine Bakugo just shooting off huge explosions like they were coming out of a gun? What do you think about this upgrade? It seems like the artist depicts these more as replacements for Bakugo's arms, but I don't think he'd go that far to gain control over his quirk. Biotech arms over his existing arms seems like the best bet, but if you can think of something better, or if you can draw some really cool redesigns for other characters, send them my way on my Twitter and I might even do a video on them. Who do you think would win with all their upgrades, Deku or Bakugo? Let me know, and make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it or thought the redesign was a good idea. Make sure to subscribe and use that bell icon. I'd really hate for you guys to miss out on some of the new content that I'm pushing out. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got. So this is Pineapple. I'll see you guys later. Peace.